Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Gemini for the season of Libra. So we're looking at third week of September that starts today actually until the third week of October is all Libra. So we're on the cusp now of Virgo Libra as of today, the 19th. So I'm just going to do a quick shuffle, Gemini, no more chit-chat, and see what is there for you this season. So fellow sign of Libra, air sign, lots of things happening. Four of Cups, Gemini, what's going on? Take a look around yourself. Sometimes when the Four of Cups comes up, it's almost like we've got everything, but we still feel like there's something missing. We're not sort of grateful, to use that word. So it's about just a bit of a disconnect emotionally. But everything you have that you need. So we're going to look at why this disconnect for this season of Libra with the 10. The 10 steps to reconnection. Gemini, never mind. Sometimes, you know, with you guys, you move so quickly and so many things get done and sorted, communications, all sorts, deals, wheeling, dealing. But then we sort of stop and go, oh my God, where am I emotionally? Okay, let's see where you are right now, Gemini. We are the Fool. So new beginnings, definitely new things coming in. So this is interesting. A new cycle beginning, more importantly, new cycle beginning. So yeah, of course, there might be a bit of a disconnect too, because you're thinking, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, but just proceed. It's like you're on the edge of the cliff. Now, Gemini, all you have to do is jump. You've got your parachute, you're fine. Just jump and we'll see what happens. It's a whole new cycle. So there you go. Let's see what's brought that on. Why does the universe want you to be jumping off the cliff and just beginning that new cycle? The crossing card, as I always say and point out, this is, you know, will affect all the other cards. And it's 7 of coins. So it's a very hard-working energy, this card. It's a lot of hard work being done by you. And it's about taking that step back. And I think you've already taken the step back beforehand, to be honest, and gone, okay, where to next? What is next? You've got a beautiful garden of sunflowers you've grown there, Gemini, so there you are. So the garden's bountiful. You're bountiful. There's nothing wrong. But this is more career, I'm thinking. So it's almost the card that I say, well, you know, if you're sort of wondering where you're going, get your CV out, reboot that back up and have a look at exactly what you have done. And then go from there. Okay? But it's a good card. 7 is about not giving up, and it's about just persevering at all costs. And it can be a bit of a card of mystical / you know, sort of, what's that word? It holds promise, but then again you might self-sabotage and go, I can't do it because of this, that and the other, of all logic things, bringing too much logic in. So let's see the background of that. And strength, so you can do it, whatever it is, but it's a challenge, Gemini. So just accept the challenge. I think you already have, but you're still being typical Geminis, and you're in two minds, so to speak, about it. And that sums up Gemini most of the time. But this beautiful spirit warrior and spirit, so this is like the father card. So this says, well, come on, take the challenge. Accept it. You've done all this work. Where are you going next? What's next? So there you have it. Proceed as you mean to go, Gemini. Big card, personal power card as well. Excuse me. Okay, recent influences. Another 7 cards. So there's 2 sevens so far in this reading for you. So this is being assertive to yourself. So what is causing you to sort of think, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, i.e. as in that 4 of Cups, that disconnect. So it's like, yeah, stand up for yourself. The competition's quite tough, but you can do it. So get in there. Just get in there. It's going to be good, Gemini, so don't be worried. But it's, yeah, no, and funnily enough, you're a very communicative soul, but you kind of do competition quite well. But here we are. You've just got to be really super assertive with this one. Let's see the lesson you'll be learning in the season of Libra. 4 of Coins, what to hang on to, what to let go of. Yeah, and this is another it's another 4 as well, Gemini. So I would suggest in this case, don't hang on, let go, because there's a new cycle. So you don't want to be sitting there in 3 months thinking, oh, I wish I'd done, I wish I had. So this is the card to sort of say, well, there's pros and cons. You've got to let go, though, actually. Don't hang on so tightly, because hanging on sometimes takes a lot more energy than letting go. Well, obviously it does, doesn't it? So there you are. Big lesson to learn, letting go. Near future. And there's the Sun, sort of, it's a yes answer card. So I believe that you're going to do the best thing for yourself and take on this new challenge. Yeah, there'll be lots of things that'll illuminate what you don't know, but then again, that's why we're here, to sort of learn things. It's about sort of, and for you of all people, Gemini, you love learning new stuff. So there it is, illuminating everything that's good and new, and it's a healing card too, and it's sort of saying, yeah, take the challenge. There'll be lots that you don't know in this new cycle, but that's good. That's why, that's what we need to learn. Move forward. But great energy coming in. So second, last week, perhaps this would be the last week of September, beginning into the first week of October. So just, use that Sun and that illumination to just find out what you don't know and what you do know, and just move forward. It's a very good card for success, obviously, because it's the Sun and it's got a lot of power. Okay, let's have a look and see what's happening that you're not realising. 10 of Swords. So this is the end of a difficult cycle. Family curse, all that sort of thing. Things that might be preventing you from going into this new cycle, because you're still hanging on to this energy a little bit. And that's fine as well, because we're just human and we do that. It takes a long time to process things, Gemini, as you well know. And sometimes it can come back where you think you were home free, and it can come back and bite you again, and you think, oh, I thought I was over it. But there you go. Just try and let this is going out. 10 is the end, the definite end of this difficult cycle. So it's all pointing to you doing really well in this new cycle, because you've shaken off all the blues with the Swords. And Swords is actually your suit. It is air. So Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. So that's done. So another thing you can let go of, perhaps. How others see you. Yeah, Queen of Wands, very vocal, speaks her mind, and this pertains to that 7 of Wands. So they will expect you to say what you think and stand up and be assertive anyway. So you may as well sort of fit the mould. You may as well sort of do what people expect of you. But moving forward, Queen of Wands is all about forward moving energy. Move forward, move forward. At all costs, and be independent and be yourself. Look at her, she's really fabulous. It's a fire sign, so it's about, this is people seeing you as this independent, sort of very honest talking person who gets what she wants because she knows what she's talking about. She's got experience otherwise. Positive feelings. 5 of Swords. Yeah, other people might be, you know, with all the goodwill in the world saying, do this, do that. But yeah, try not to listen to others. Just do what you need to do for you. 5 of Swords is always the detractors, and they'll say, yeah, but there's this and there's that, and why are you doing this and why are you doing that? And you're thinking, why did I even ask you people for advice? You don't need advice, Gemini. You just need to push through that and say, listen, I'll get back to you when I've made a decision, because it's actually my decision to make. So don't, you know, and I think you know that of all people, don't go sort of soliciting counsel from people that really are just going to tell you what they would do. This isn't the scenario for doing that, Gemini. So I would sidestep that, and you know it anyway because it's positive feelings. Final outcome for the Libra season. Goodness. Ace of Coins. So you get there. New beginnings. Very much earthed, very much grounded, doing what you want, money being available, learning new things, being prepared to learn new things, not being afraid of it, just going for it. And it will all work out because you've got all the tools you need for the necessary movement with this Ace of Coins. It's an excellent one for starting something new. Okay, I'm just going to... So overall, yeah, look, it's good. Just get on with what you have to do with the new cycle. I'm just going to pop a card on the Swords cards as I normally do these days, because they're the cards that everyone immediately resonates with and finds them a bit sort of confronting. But that's just mind and logic, really, isn't it? And you guys are very good at that, so you should be able to sort that out. Okay, so underneath the 10 of Swords, which was that difficult situation coming to an end that you're not realising, and then you have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, and just being a bit sort of maybe worried about being idealistic about this new thing. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, am I just doing this because emotionally I feel like it's where I want to be, or yeah, it's kind of, it's not a really, it's a bit of an ideological one where the idea sounds great but the actual doing it might have, everything has. But yeah, look, just move past this. It's not there forever. And it's just a sign of that emotional stuff, and just, you know, maybe just, you know, really worrying that you're making the right decision at the right time, worrying whether you're mature enough to move forward too, in a way, because he sort of is about immaturity in a way. He's like a young guy that falls in love really easily, and he does all the romance things, but, you know, it takes more than that to sustain a relationship. So I'm feeling like this is how you might be feeling, you know, emotionally, like, is this the right thing kind of thing? It sounds too good to be true, is it? But we know, because the other cards have sort of reminded you that you're going to get to where you need to be. Let's have a look underneath the 5 of Swords. So positive feelings underneath that surface. We have the High Priestess. So yeah, look, it's a very interesting journey to go that you're going on. So take the plunge and keep your own counsel. So that's really interesting, because that's what we said. Don't solicit counsel from too many people. You'll just end up confused. But if you keep your own counsel, you'll get exactly to where you need to be, and it's a good path. Trust me. I'm just the tarot reader. Okay, so now we'll just do a quick shuffle of the Buddha reading cards and pick you one for the season of Libra. Message. Impermanence. Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. When you can accept the impermanence of life, that everything is subject to change, and that everyone will experience the ever-changing nature of life, you allow your faith to be renewed, hope to blossom, and every moment becomes precious. So there you go. Look, everything's impermanent. Everything. Absolutely everything. So take the challenge and get on with it. It's going to be good. Nothing in life stays the same forever. You know that. It's a nice message. Thanks so much for listening, Gemini. Till next time.